tetanus, Nate. We got to get you checked for all sorts of diseases now.
Oh my god.
Shook that dude's hand. In Nate's defense, I used to like Rage Against the Machine until they became such raging douchebags.
Oh, is it like a personal behavior thing?
It's because okay, they spent their entire career Rage Against the Machine, against the government, anti-establishment, and then they literally became puppets of the establishment like
Ew.
3 years ago when fucking what do you call it, when the COVID shit started.
Yeah, people don't like change.
Also, I kind of disliked the guy for being such a whiny douche when he got drunk and at the MTV Music Awards and climbed like a statue to protest not winning Best Artist of the Year. It's like, bitch, you weren't the Best Artist of the Year. Deal with it.
Yeah, like I used to really enjoy.
Right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom and get my Red Bull. Keep talking.
I used to really enjoy Madonna's music until I found out she was a cunt.
It's funny.
It also led to like probably one of the most like funny in like a sad way if you look back on it clip where it's an interview with Nirvana and they're like shocked that she charged $50 for tickets to her concerts.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He was like,
Yeah,
wow.
it's like we don't even
People
go
pay
over
that much?
25. And it's like,
Yeah.
meanwhile, like we just got tickets for Metallica and they were like 140 each, and that's just like middle seats.
But that's for 2 days.
It's one ticket per day. We had to get both tickets for both days.
I'm so mad I want to go. Oh, I want to go so bad.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. Over $600, Ash is telling me, for both days, 2 tickets for both days.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah. And that's
Dude, you almost killed me with that Madonna fucking comment. I'm walking to the bathroom and I hear fucking cunt and I'm like, ah!
Sorry.
No, dude, you're not wrong. I remember seeing an interview she did in like 95 or 96, and she was talking about this song she did about some town in Mexico that doesn't exist. And she's like, yeah, I went there last year and it inspired me for this song.
Oh, God.
And then like a month later, people were like, that town doesn't exist. She's like, no, but it does. No, that town doesn't exist.
From what I've heard from like fans that met her, she's really mean, and then from people that worked for her, she's horrible to like her crew and shit like that.
Oh, of course, dude. If you look at her, of course she's a stuck-up, crazy, angry hoe. All right, give me a second. Let me make sure JD has control over his character since he just showed up. He does not.
Yeah, but like there are people like that who seem like they would be a bitch, and they're really not.
What the hell did you just do? Who did that? Dude, what are you doing? Can you stop?
How did you roll?
I don't even know. There was a bunch of things that says and damage. I clicked all of them and it just started going off.
It's because it's a converted spell. It's supposed to do damage. I just shut it off. All right, JD, you there?
He's not in the call yet.
Okay. Well, I've got him hooked up.
I have a question.
What's up?
In the text box, can you roll dice that like aren't technically dice, like amounts that aren't technically on there?
You mean like /roll 1
D40 or
something? D99?
Oh. All right.
Yeah, if you click on the dice, it will paste a /R command, and you can just change the number of sides on the right.
I needed to know that.
There's many things you can do.
Because I was wondering, if you roll a D1, is that technically rolling the highest or lowest amount? And they went for neutral.
All right, we're just waiting on him to get in here so I can go over some basic stuff. All right, is there anything that people want me to adjust with their characters? I want you guys to feel like they're exactly as close to possible as they were before.
I don't think I really know until we play.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry. That D2 just like distracted the hell out of me. What did you say?
Well, because I feel like Alex is super bummed, and I don't want him. I don't want him to hate his character.
It was asking if you're okay with your character, if there's any changes that you would like.
I mean, I'm like Bazinga said. I don't think I'll know until I play.
I think my character will play as I intended them to. So
I think I
I'm
got,
good to go.
like I said, I think I got destined to fit what I remember, unless I mix stuff up. You wanted to be a frontline guy.
Yeah.
He's got all the stuff you had as a frontline guy. And in fact, when you hit max level, I have to do it myself, but when you hit max level, he's going to be trained at the highest level in armor that a fighter would get. So you're going to have top of the line armor. The only difference is you'll have 8 health instead of 10, but you didn't have 10 health in D&D anyway, because Artificers didn't have 10 health per level.
Mm.
And I gave you back the con, so I think everything's fine. You should have all the stuff, and you should be able to do much cooler shit with crafting too. Because in this, you're going to be able to. Since you are playing a Artificer, you can do the same thing you did in the other campaign. So you can pick like formulas and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think I just forgot to give you, but I'll let you pick. We'll say you could pick 3 to start with.
I have a random question that is not related.
Why the fuck is he in game but not in chat?
Does anyone know if Pathfinder has a background that is the equivalent of D&D's Haunted One?
I can always build you one and make adjustments if we need to.
Cool.
what is the D&D Haunted One background?
It's basically you saw something you weren't supposed to see, and now you're fucking crazy. But I was just wondering, out of curiosity, for like, I guess the future. I don't think that would fit Kane very well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Kane's seen some shit, dude.
Yeah, but he's not like.
Technically, you could say that he's seen something you're not supposed to see, because you're not supposed to see your grave from the ground up as you're being buried in it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's so many that there's got to be something like that.
Yeah, I want to look through the backgrounds at some point. But,
Yeah.
I don't
Alright,
know.
you know what? We're gonna get started, and when he gets here, I'll guide through real quick on his stuff. Let me get some simple background music going as we learn what we're doing with this stuff. Okay. Not really the kind of music for this scene. Hang on a second. Let's go. There we go. You guys are listening to some straight up farming music while you're. All right. So when we last left off, you guys, and for a catch up for Alex because he hasn't been here, the group just finished off killing Mortar of the Mortar family and defending the Deadwood town. During the battle, lots of villagers were killed. A young man by the name of Rick O'Shea broke both his legs and was crippled and was shot in the back twice. After you guys defeated Mortar and Mortar lay dying on the ground, bleeding out, Zahn offered to drag him into the church to effectively stand trial in front of all these people. And after they dragged him out of the chair, Rick O'Shea dragged himself over to the chair and claimed it. And he is now up here. This guy here, for you to see, Alex, is a Rick O'Shea of the O'Shea family. Dark history I'm not done writing yet that will pop up.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude, his history is going to be like when he was a kid, his father was training in the shoot, and the ricochet he fired killed his own dog. Then when he got older, he accidentally ricocheted and killed his own mother. And then his father tried to kill himself, and it ricocheted, and it shot his brother.
So did he name himself after his trauma, Batman style, or was this just a whole bunch of contrived coincidences?
No, this happened because Bazinga called him Ricochet. So I was like, well, we can't do Ricochet.
No, I'm saying in regard, like in universe, did he name himself after all of this happening, or was
No.
it just this the
His
worst
name
luck
is
that could
Rick.
possibly happen?
His name is Rick. His last name is O'Shea.
I
He's
know.
Irish.
This dude has the worst luck in the fucking world. The universe saw him and went, "This will be fucking funny."
So Zod dragged Mortar into the church and threw him down on the ground. Mortar is bleeding out. His guts are eviscerated. There is no way you can save this guy's life. But you can still do any kind of like humanitarian stuff for those of you who don't like killing and or whatnot in this scene. So you guys are free to start this scene up. Alex, remember you were against killing him in the first place, but you were angry, I believe, about the attack.
Well, can we begin from when me dragging him in? I can
Absolutely.
because I want to yell. I want to yell at the person that's in charge of the town.
Absolutely. You guys figure out any way you want it. We'll say we're picking up with Nate is dragging Ricochet. I mean, not Ricochet.
Ricochet, not Ricochet.
Mortar. So you're standing next to Mortar, and you got him by the what's left of his head.
Yeah. Okay. So as I drag him in, I yell to you. I say, "Okay, we got him. Who's here in this building that's in charge? Who's running this damn town these days? Because this man is the one who caused all this. And I'm going to let you, fine folks, deal with him from this point."
This woman walks up. Well, I don't know if I'm in charge, Sonny, but given there's only about 3 of us left and that crippled man over there in the wheelchair, I'm going to say I'm in charge. I was the mayor's wife, cousin, former roommate.
That works. That works.
This guy walks over to the body. He looks like life's already finished him off, son. What do y'all think we should do? She turns around and looks at the last 3 people on the map. The villagers kind of circle around. Pity the man.
Destin's gonna go walk the streets and look to see if there's anyone still alive.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that from... Alright. We'll just disappear. I kind of... Oh, are you leaving because you're afraid they're going to mutilate him?
Destin doesn't really want to be there for that.
Aha.
All
Well,
right,
also,
he's gonna
He's
get
kind of
the
turning. He knows what's happening, but he's kind of willing to turn a blind eye at the moment
get what
because of
you're
what's
saying.
going on.
That is fucking cool.
All right, Destin's gonna get the pliers.
Oh my God.
Destin's head pops in. No. Turns around and just leaves.
Destin has made sure to take all pairs of pliers with him on his way out.
Cade's in the corner scratching at like a thing, trying to get a piece of glass out of the window. He's like, come on.
I'm pretty sure Kane has ways of hurting.
These guys are gonna surround him, and the lady's gonna be like, I'm not into it. I don't want to execute him, but I kind of feel like putting him out of his misery would be too good right about now. What do you all
He don't
think? And he
deserve
looks
that.
around at all of you.
Fucker don't deserve that. Drag it out for as long as fucking possible.
One thing I am concerned. What are the odds of him coming back the way you did, Kane?
Little to fucking none.
At that moment, you see Mortar, and he's like writing like in a death notebook, trying to get like a fucking demon to fucking patron him. Please bring me back like the kid.
Can I just step on his hand real quick?
He's not really doing that. No. As you guys are discussing it, though, he's on the ground and he's like, "You mess with the family. There ain't nothing stronger than family.
Sure
My
there.
brother's gonna come for you. My ma's gonna come for you." He spits up some more blood. As like the lady kind of like puts her foot on like the entrail wound. He's like, and then
So anybody here that thinks he should get the death penalty, or should he survive?
he can't survive,
Nah.
dude.
He's not gonna survive.
Let him.
Good. Bring your whole family. We don't want to hunt down stragglers.
He looks up at you.
Well, well, then I think we should put him out of his misery.
Coughs up a little more blood.
Why? He didn't afford the same mercy to the people he killed. Why should we do the same? Or why should we do that?
Well, for me, it's just because it's my duty.
then look the other way.
Ricochet.
Okay, and I turn around.
Ricochet's gonna roll up and go, yeah, he's done some messed up shit, but he never crippled a man and shot him in the back twice. I don't think he deserves this. And he looks directly at Malcolm.
man.
That wasn't on purpose, okay?
Oh, everybody change your character
Oh.
names so I can put them in the right things as we go. Oh, there he is. JD's here.
Okay.
Feel free to jump in, dude.
You know, Famine might be strong, but I think about 12 feet of rope might be a little bit stronger, don't you say?
I was kind of hoping you'd hang him by his entrails, dude, but he's dying pretty rapidly. You guys don't have to do anything. He's just gonna bleed out. But he keeps laughing ominously while you are doing this, while you're discussing this. And he's got a grin on his face, like he knows something you don't, like just a shit-eating grin.
I don't want to let him go out with that smug fucking look on his face.
Almost looks peaceful as he starts to fade.
Uh-oh. We don't want him to
We
be
need to
out.
burn him with fire.
Jesus.
I can arrange that.
Oh, you got... Okay.
Everyone take a step back.
Okay.
Everybody starts to scatter. Go ahead, dude.
Ah. Oh, now he's gonna suffer and burn.
Dude, wait, it said the hit. It's still hit.
Still a hit.
Can I say one thing before he finally leaves?
As he burns up, you hear him laughing. Yeah, you can say something if you want.
Wait, is he already gone?
Well, he's laughing his way to Burn City, dude.
Hey, just so you know, each one of your kin, we're going to do the same thing.
As he puffs into a pile of, like, rotting bone.
Fucker.
Well, I gotta say thank you, boys. I mean, you only managed to save 3 of us, and the town is pretty much toast. But you saved us.
Yeah, well, your town didn't seem like they wanted to be saved. So you're welcome.
I could have sworn we saved more, but at least no one else will be bothered by him.
What,
And
raised in a barn?
hopefully the rest of the family comes after us and not after innocents who can't defend themselves.
All right, we're gonna jump outside because Destin is outside.
Oh, damn, I shouldn't have burned them. Would have been better to take his head.
So
And
Destin,
just to be completely clear, this place has been decimated, right?
yes,
Was shot up with a machine gun, rockets being thrown around.
that said, you have activated the trap card, my friend. Since you are the one who went outside, you get to look for loot. If you wish.
Well, I'm looking to see if there's any survivors of the attack.
All right, give me a perception check, my friend. You find a few bodies here and there, but nobody left alive. Like, pieces of people from the Gatling gun. Since you did not see it happen, there was a Gatling gun attack that literally nuked the entirety of the map halfway through the battle. So they didn't see much of any. I mean, nobody really survived that didn't take defensive positioning when it happened. So realistically, you're not going to find anybody. But you do find stuff on the ground. Bodies scattered everywhere. So if you want to search for loot, you can.
Yeah, I'll take a look through what's out here.
All right, go
Is
ahead.
that also perception?
Well, yeah, we're gonna do 2 rolls here. The first roll will determine. Basically, you're all gonna get at least 1 roll off of the permanent level 2 list. But if you roll high enough, you'll also find 1 permanent level 3, and you can choose to roll yourself or have someone else roll on that list.
It's a nat 1.
Okay. You find a few things here and there, but nothing that stands out. And I'm gonna put the table in because, like I said, I gotta gear you guys up to appropriate level because level equipment matters in Pathfinder, and it's done correctly in Pathfinder. Everybody can see that, correct?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can
Right.
see it. Yes.
Alex, you're outside first, so you can go ahead and roll. Well, RP, what you find? People, stop throwing stuff on the map or I will murder your souls.
I did not mean to throw. I don't even know how I threw that in the mouth. All I did was click on something.
Okay, so the first thing we found is a +1 weapon. Now, obviously, what that means is I'll just buff one of your weapons +1. And you'll tell me what one you want to do that with before we stop tonight. So you
Okay.
kind of rummage around and you do find, we'll say you find some components that you immediately think you can use in your power armor to buff your weaponry.
It's probably something for the gauntlets.
Okay.
Maybe it's like actually an old pair of gauntlets that had like something on the end of them to like make them hit harder or whatever.
Okay, we'll say that's what you find. You continue scrummaging around. You find a few other things. Is there anything else you want to do outside before you bring them in, and then we'll have them roll as if you're bringing in stuff that you found for them?
Is there a graveyard around here
Um,
in the town?
well, the town's basically nothing, but there is an area over, we'll say, towards this end, out here, where a graveyard is. There's just not much left of anything else around it.
I'd like to retrieve a shovel, bring it over, and then start bringing some of the fallen over to towards the
I
graveyard.
see a graveyard in the back here.
Where? Oh, that's right. It's over there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
behind the church.
obviously it would be behind the church.
I'm an idiot. So okay. So we're gonna do a little recon here because this means Alex can't come inside because this shit's gonna take him a few hours. So inside, you hear a noise
Well, I'm
coming.
walking by the church routinely
Yes.
as I do this.
You hear the noise of him dragging stuff and working outside as he's walking by the church. People inside.
I'm not burying them individually all at once.
Mass
Or
grave.
I'm not. Basically, yeah.
I mean, once we're done with the mortar, Raven's gonna
More
step
more
out.
realistically, I'm just dragging them over to prepare to bury them, not actually
Yes.
doing it yet.
So you hear the sounds of like. Then you hear footsteps. A couple minutes later. More footsteps. A little sigh.
Now, what the hell is that boy doing?
Let's go find out.
All right, who's going outside?
I will.
Raven.
Okay.
Anybody else going outside?
I'll go.
Yeah, I
outside.
could.
All right, we'll say everybody goes out.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you leave, though, let me get your characters off of there, and then you can just use the arrows to move your characters. Ricochet comes out with you. And he kind of rolls by. He stops, takes one look at you, Malcolm. Kind of has this like somewhat angry look on his face. Is this the right one? Here's motor. And then
He's gone.
he just drives off in this fucking wheelchair. You hear
Oh
like,
no!
"Ah!" like a rebel yell as he drives off.
And I'm like, nah, come on, yo. Man, I thought you were my friend.
Damn,
Dag
man.
nabbit.
Outside, you see that Destin has been moving bodies back towards the graveyard behind the church, one at a time.
Raven's gonna join in silently.
Yeah, Kane as well.
Oh boy, I can turn this into an event. Anybody else helping with the bodies? Nate, you're not allowed to drink them.
Yeah, as a cleric, I'll help with the bodies.
To be entirely honest. Oh,
See,
sorry.
I have a sheriff's duty. I might as well help.
Dude, I fucking love this. You have no idea. All
Probably
right, I'm turning
correct.
this into a full-blown event. If you guys fail to bury these bodies correctly, it will come back as a undead thing you have to do later on.
Okay.
Pick up your dead.
How was that?
Bring out
Not
your
dead
dead. Bring out your dead. Jesus.
Okay,
Alright.
so who's digging the holes? The hole.
Destin is
There's-
going to probably start it, but I don't think he's tall enough to get it 6 feet deep.
I'm 6 foot.
Oh.
We could try that way.
Alright.
I'll hop in. We'll see.
I'm used to being in holes. We're good. Alright,
As Kane jumps in to test the depth of the hole, Destin gives him like a little bit of a weird look. Like, what are you doing? Like, I thought you were only. It's like I thought you were only. I thought you were undead, not dead.
Ha 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 ha.
alright. Give me an athletics check as you dig this hole.
It's a 5.
You literally get like 4 inches into the ground before your hands start to hurt, and you're like,
Well, I mean that kind of makes sense given that I just dragged like half the town over here.
Can I have Kane go look for something in the church?
"What are you looking for?"
Formaldehyde.
Okay, okay.
I wonder if they're up on the latest technology.
So while Destin is failing to make this hole deep enough to bury the bodies, I'm gonna give someone one chance to try and help him, or else that's how the bodies are getting buried.
Very shallow.
Like a
It's
foot
gotta be
to-
someone with strength. I have negative strength.
So if you try to lift the dirt up, do you end up filling the hole instead of a?
I'm sure
If they
Zon-
roll poorly enough.
Yeah, I would say Zon for sure, but I don't think Nate cares about the dead.
I do not give a shit about the dead.
Fuck you.
All right, 5 seconds, or else that's how deep the hole is going.
All right,
I'll
I'll do
pick
it.
up a shovel and start.
All right, both of you give me athletics rolls. This is your last chance to make a competent fucking hole. I need to. Fuck, I can't find my notepad. I need to just write down fail hole. Alright,
You're an expert in athletics, my guy.
with the help of. Alright, JD, for you, so you know how to roll your skills,
Oh,
you should have
this
a.
is different.
Yes, open your character sheet.
Yep.
At the top above your character picture, there's a little bar. Alright?
Hero points.
Below that, it says character, and then you mouse over the one next to it, and it says
Oh, yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
All the way down, there's a hand that says proficiencies. That's where your skills are. And you would just click on athletics, and then it will ask you to roll. You don't have any bonuses right now, so you just click the roll where it says roll +3. There you go.
Nice.
You guys successfully
I did that right.
Yep, that's exactly how you do it. You guys
Okay.
successfully dug your hole deep enough. All right. As you're doing that, God, I forgot your fucking name because your names are not Zanas, Val, JD. I gotta get Basinga and fucking Kane right so I can read their damn names. Kane, you head inside the church and start frantically looking around for formaldehyde. Give me a perception roll. Perception checks.
Perception.
I'm just putting Axel in your name right now.
I
JD.
don't know how to change my name.
Oh, I'll show you. At the top of your page, it says Pathfinder, and to the right of it, it says Axel. Just click in there, and it will let you type your name in.
What the hell was I doing before?
Alright, you find a couple bottles of formaldehyde next to a case that says Holy Sacrament. Apparently they were using formaldehyde for the Stations of the Cross and stuff, where people drink like the body of Christ and shit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
That is fucking.
They
Well-
messed up, man.
At least it's a head start.
Dude, they're poor people. What do you expect?
Not drinking toxins.
But you did find the formaldehyde. Alright,
All
everybody's
right.
name is correct. Are you coming back out?
Yeah.
Alright, so you come out with the formaldehyde. The bodies are now in the hole, and last rites need to be given to them, along with whatever else you guys wish to do.
I'll perform the last rites.
Okay, we're gonna have you do a religion roll. So same thing as before, except this time you click on religion. What the fuck is my notebook?
Nice.
Alright, go ahead and tell me what you say for these people as you bury them.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not an actual priest.
So something fitting.
I'm not an actual priest.
Yada yada yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
They-
This guy from
They
Psycho.
died bravely defending this town. I'm sure the one upstairs will watch favorably over them. Yada yada yada. And I
Okay,
take a bow.
And this is canon, by the way.
okay,
He literally said yada yada yada.
okay, I need you to roll me a diplomacy now, as you're convincing the one upstairs to look over them.
Oh, shit.
You're not sure yada 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 cut it.
Well, it's okay. It's done.
Alright. He's like, he goes, Amadeus Mexicanos. Alright. Kane, what are you doing with the formaldehyde as you finish up this event? This horrible fucking event. Yada yada
Alright.
yada.
First, I'm gonna see what I have. That music is so loud.
I have it turned down, dude. You can turn it down low on your side too.
Is it where?
The notes, it has a volume bar on
There we go. Let me see what I've got in my inventory first, real quick.
Gotta tell you, your mic is fucking shit, dude.
I'm sorry.
He's like, I upgraded and it's worse.
Well, I used to use this with my computer and it was fine. I don't know what happened between now and then. But the other one was making me like shout, so I don't know which one to use.
Well, I just turned you up to 100% and you're fine on my side.
Dude,
All
he's
right.
up to 400. Anyway, continue.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh, I have my oil kit. I wonder if that'll work.
What are you trying to do?
So you need to put formaldehyde through the circulatory system. You can't just open their mouth and shove it in.
Here's the problem. There's like 50 bodies here, dude.
And who has a needle is the thing. Do they
So-
have needles?
All you can really do is pour this formaldehyde on their bodies and hopes it works.
That's really not going to do anything.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Hey, dude, this is my world.
This
I'll
is-
depend on
This
the
is
roll,
Pathfinder.
dude. Yeah, this is my world. If you want to pour the formaldehyde on these people, I will give you a roll for it.
All right, fine.
We'll give
feel
it.
like-
We'll say it's crafting.
Crafting roll? That works for me.
You're creating at peace people or raging zombies.
All right.
Raging zombies.
I mean, if
Okay.
You're legendary in crafting?
Hell yeah, I am.
The reason why he's legendary crafting is because he's not going to learn any other crafting but his oils.
Hmm.
And
Why not make it a lore skill then?
I have set it up so that he makes oils for his drinking and stuff.
Mhm.
And I probably will set up a lore thing for that at one point. This is just for now. All right, so you pour the formaldehyde over these things, and Zon's like, that's not gonna... And then it works.
It works.
Like,
Yeah,
it
works.
somehow works. Praise be. The big guy
King
upstairs.
takes a sip.
What's up?
Are you sure you didn't pre-drain him, Zon?
I'm pretty sure.
You see blood dripping from his mouth.
'Cause I'm even surprised that worked.
Does anybody have any words to say for the dead before we close out the burial?
Yada yada yada.
And the,
They're in the ground.
and the Lord said, "Carry him up unto my arms, in Jesus' name."
Amazing grace. How
Something.
sweet. If
It's
I knew
been
you
a-
were gonna do this, I'd fucking have that.
It's been a hot minute since I've been to church. I don't remember the words.
Imagine going to church.
I was waiting for him to say something else. He said, "Imagine going to church," and that was it.
Man.
Y'all need Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
These
Yikes.
brave men and women paid the ultimate price for freedom.
I'm gonna be right back, and in that time, I might switch to my other headphones. So
Okay, so as you guys do this, you work through the day, and night starts to fall over the town. As you have finished up the burying of these people, you can obviously stay here or you can head back tonight. It doesn't matter, but it's up to you.
Before it gets too late, Dustin, you were out here for a while. Did you find anything useful among the mortar goons?
Destin just kind of nods and, like, just heads back inside.
Okay, throw this in chat again. I'll move you all back inside the church. I take it you guys are going to crash here for the night.
I think that's the plan.
These people have gone back and started reworking some stuff in that town.
We should probably offer whoever's alive a ride back to what's it called? The chateau, because I doubt that they're gonna make a living out here anymore.
They have already started rebuilding the town. Remember, there are
All
survivors.
three of them?
Well, remember, there are survivors at the castle. Remember, refugees that left.
Right.
So they'll come
right.
back out and they'll try to rebuild.
I'm assuming not, they haven't started that yet because we literally just ended the battle, right?
Yeah. Well, they've gone out and started looking around and cleaning up and kind of getting their minds sorted. All right. So, Destin starts handing stuff out. So, first, Val, you have...
Destin is not handing stuff out.
I thought you were.
No, he just kind of nodded that he did find stuff that was useful, but he's just headed back inside.
Oh, so you're not letting...
He's exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, if Dustin doesn't give me anything, Raven's gonna search himself.
I'm
Okay,
back.
yes.
Does this work?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so,
wow, yeah.
So you find... I'll hand this stuff to you. Like I said, I'm going to hand this stuff to everybody, and then we'll figure out what to do with the stuff as we go. You find a cold iron buckler. Hardness 3, hit points 12, and break threshold 6. It's a low-grade shield. What did... I forget what the Destin find. So
Oh, am I supposed to roll on this thing?
Not yet. Hang on a second.
Oh, okay.
Destin, what
Destin
did
got
you
a
get?
plus
You
one
got
weapon.
a weapon +1, right?
Yeah.
All right. Don't let me forget that.
So
'Cause-
it looks like my sniper rifle is one-handed. Is it supposed to be two-handed?
No, you're just holding it in one hand right now,
Okay.
but it is supposed to be two-hand.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to the buckler, but I'm more than willing to trade it to someone else if they have something, or even if they don't,
All right, so
if they just want a shield.
yeah, Destin said he was tired, so we'll say you just put the stuff down that you found and relaxed. And people kind of
Destin's going inside and just kind of.
Yeah.
Also, did Destin drag all the bodies or just the townspeople?
No.
Ooh, that was a question I wasn't really prepared for.
Me neither.
We're gonna burn them tomorrow.
Most of them are pretty burnt.
Most, I think he would have taken the time to go around and anyone within the town that he could have seen.
Okay.
So the
He
raiders
probably
as
would
well?
have dragged over.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been realistic to him to drag them all because that would have been like 100 people. There's a lot of people.
Well,
in
it's
this
the
battle.
people within the town streets, basically.
Yeah.
He didn't go outside of town to go find anyone. But within town limits, he found everyone that he could and dragged their bodies over.
Damn soft, man.
Regardless of whether or not they were one of the villagers or one of the invaders.
Right, Mitch, go ahead and roll on that. I'm just going to give everybody a side and then we'll RP when you bother to do that stuff. Jesus Christ with the shields. None of you motherfuckers can get shields. Silver shield, 3 hit points, 12 hardness, 6 break threshold. Nothing impressive. Let's see.
This
Zahn.
real silver? This'll fetch a pretty penny.
Zahn, go ahead and roll for me.
Am I rolling?
You see that table I just linked under your name in chat?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, just click
Wait.
on that. And then it should
Alright.
open up a thing, scroll down, and click on roll.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay.
Weapon potency. Okay.
Okay.
That's actually a good roll.
Hmm.
Especially when you know what the weapon potencies allow for.
Mhm.
Bazinga! And I think all that would be left to be JD.
Oh, say it's a +1, but better.
You have found a hat of disguise, JD.
No,
Oh hell yeah!
I did.
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
wrong person.
Oh,
Damn it.
oh, you fucking tease.
You haven't had this hat. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. All right, go ahead and roll on that, JD. And I think that's everyone, right?
I think so.
Did Zon roll? Yeah, Zon rolled.
Yeah,
no.
Zon.
Yeah.
Zon
How do I?
click on
Just
the
click the.
in chat. Click on the thing that says level 2 permanent item. Scroll down to the bottom where it says roll. Cold iron weapon. Go ahead and roll again. Because that's useless. That's literally the same weapon he has right now. There's nothing effective about a cold iron weapon. There we go. All right, so we have 2 +1s. Okay. So you guys all head back inside and kind of pick out spots to rest for the night after the long battle. Is there anything you guys wish to do while you crash for the night?
Can I check and see if the bounty board isn't burnt to a crisp?
I guess so if you want. So we'll say you step out into the middle of the night, you
It's a ritual.
wander around town for a little bit, and you find the bounty board clearly intact. What are you looking for?
Same as usual. Any news about Caden's dad? Any news about anything that they're looking for?
Just like last time, you see a post about a streak of light rocketing off from the Little Rock region of the world. You see a newsletter about the capital of West Gilead falling, and you see another news article about the guy who escaped from the train. I forgot his name at the very beginning, but nothing about yourself or anything like that.
Flint.
Flint.
Alright. I really should get a postman out here or something.
Hey, I told you, you got catalog options, dude. You can go ahead and
What?
call for mail, remember?
What?
You can literally call for Pony Express. I told you guys that before. You could
You
order
don't
items out
remember
of the
the-
catalog and shit.
Stop, that was like forever ago. I'm sorry.
Yes! That's why I haven't rebuilt the catalog, because no one fucking wants to.
Because I completely forgot it was an option.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, I looked at it a couple of times, but I didn't see anything interesting.
Is it still around? Did you get rid of it?
No, we're using the roll tables and loot. I'm building shops now because it's easy to do.
Alright.
That was my method of avoiding building shops that took hours to do. It takes no
That's
time at
right.
all to build a shop in this game now. It's fucking
What was
great.
that second thing you mentioned that was on the news?
Jesus, you want me to remember 5 minutes ago? Okay. Oh,
You said Streak of Light. You said Flint.
the fall of West.
Oh, West Gilead.
Yeah, the fall of West Gilead, which is the thing you heard about at the start. Remember, Nate's background was that Zahn had just left the western continent of Gilead when it fell to the armies and forces of Odessa. They lost like a giant battle, so Nate left. He was a mercenary in that area.
Destin's from East Gilead, right?
Yes, you're from where the Cobalt Nuisance is.
Y'all ain't from
The
High
what?
Noon. Couldn't be me.
Wait, what'd you say?
What did you call it?
I said the Cobalt Nuisance.
And I said, y'all ain't from High Noon. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, so that was all three. Why? Did you have a question about it?
No, that was
Fucking Christ, I don't know what the hell. I heard.
Turn into a rat. Happens.
Again! What? Dude!
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Dude, Val, you alright?
What?
Dude, what the fuck? The fuck is going
Can the rest
on?
of you hear me?
Yeah, now you're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You were like, it sounded like you were
sinking
underwater.
in that submarine.
I have no idea what you mean, but I said I was taking notes.
I heard. Alright, so is there anything else everybody else is doing for the night? As the hour stretches and it starts to get a little bit dark.
As usual, mending his rifle.
Just making sure it works correctly and all that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, Destin is unlike what he usually does. He's actually waiting until the morning for most of the maintenance for his stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Move the clock forward until morning then.
Oh, that's cool.
As you guys sleep off into the night. Oh, I should have got a rooster. As sunrise rises up over the town, the fires have started to go out, and the town's starting to smell a little funky from like the burning bodies and stuff. But you hear commotion outside. It sounds like movement. You hear someone barking orders.
Mm. Oh no, civilization. It's happening again.
God, I'm so sick of all this society.
I chime in with, well, we live in a society.
Yeah, you do. I live outside societies.
You quickly get the sense that like the villagers that are left have already started working and cleaning up outside.
Are they
Out of
robots?
town.
Like,
This place is a goddamn mess.
No,
As-
they're people on the prairie, man.
As Destin wakes up, he's probably going to check over his gear, make sure that everything's in order, and join in with helping them,
Alright.
helping them build if
What type of
Rebuild.
armor are you going with?
Guardian.
Alright.
Almost always.
I just want to make it easy for you. Do you know how to do it now?
No, I don't.
All right.
What's
Character sheet.
yes?
All right. See where you have your feats. Scroll all the way down. I don't know if it's gonna let you drag them or not.
Armor model.
Yep. If you open
No,
up-
it's hidden.
Okay. I'll have to fix that for you for now. But you said Guardian.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You now are in your Guardian mode right now. I'll fix it so you can do that yourself. But you would basically be dragging the two effects depending on which one you want to use. All right. Is anybody else getting up? Well, actually, you know what? I should probably do the Captain Robert thing. We're not gonna do it with Destin because we're gonna say he already popped up. He's the young kid. He's gonna be up right away. But everybody else, give me a fortitude save.
Oh, okay.
This because I'm dead.
No, we're gonna do this to find out who wakes up first and shit from now on.
Fortitude save?
Yep.
Where's that?
On the left,
Main
under
character
your
sheet
HP.
where it
or
says
not under
fortitude, the little ball.
Oh,
If you're looking for a JD, it should be underneath.
oh, here it is.
Zahn's getting up first. He's an expert. at
Open your
getting up
character
first.
sheet, JD, and if you look at your main to the left where the red is, you'll see a spot that says saves, fortitude, reflex, and will. Just click on the one that says fortitude with the little ball, the little die. And Kane, you are waking up first by the looks of it.
Don got a 29 though.
Who? Oh, Zahn's waking up, but Zahn never sleeps. I don't know if that counts. Did you hear me, JD?
No, that's not to say that.
Axel. Maybe he's gone from it. I'll roll him real quick. Okay.
Oh wait, a
So
buckler.
What?
Does a buckler need an arm? Because it says it's strapped to your forearm.
No, a buckler does not need an arm.
I'll
But
guess
are
I'll
you-
equip it then.
But wait, because if you're not able to use it,
It's a martial weapon. Are you saying that I might need martial training?
I know that there's disadvantage. I guess it would mean you're not proficient in it, so I don't know what kind of bonus it would give you. Let's see if it gives you anything. Well, yeah, let's see if it. All right, so it didn't give you any armor, and you don't have the shield block ability, so it doesn't really do anything for you right now.
I mean, it should give me the raised shield ability now.
No, because you don't. You have to know the raised shield ability. That's how this game works.
No, not shield block. Raised shield is different from shield block.
Oh yeah. All right, dude. You threw me off. I'm in the middle of fucking RPing. God damn it. Let's see.
We can come back to it later if you want.
Well, I'm already doing it now.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it reaction? I gotta find it. There it is.
Maybe I can.
I found it. There we go. There you go. All right, there's your thing. All set, ready to go. All right, so Zahn, you wake up in time to notice Destin heading outside in his full suit of armor.
Okay. And
And what? You woke up, bitch. RP.
all right. Well, get up and I like, oh, the kid's already up. Yeah. Well, might as well take a step outside, make sure he doesn't get in anything maybe he shouldn't be getting into.
Sipping on your rock.
Yeah.
All right. Who woke up next? Kane.
Mm-hmm.
You're waking up around the same time as you see both Destin and Zahn get up and walk their way out the door.
Well, Destin walks out, and then I think Zahn gets up after him and
Yeah, he
walks
follows
out.
after him.
Damn, they're up before me? I was never good at getting up at the crack of dawn anyways.
Just warn you guys, it's like
So he's gonna
mid-afternoon.
go. He's gonna go out.
Let's see. Okay, Raven, you wake up at almost the exact same time as Malcolm. Like Malcolm's foot kind of like slides over and smacks you in the head as you wake up.
Guys, still not used to sleeping around other people.
Malcolm's like making out with his pillow. Oh, back up.
Oh, baby.
No hell.
You're outside,
no,
dude. You don't know what's going on.
I know.
I ain't touching that.
Both of you woke up too late to notice them leave, too. But
Where'd everybody go?
Axel should have been awake before us, though.
I was holding out for Axel, but I don't think he's... JD, you back?
I'm here.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. So you
Oh,
wake
right.
up... We're going to say you woke up last. Everybody else...
I need to ask you a question before.
What's up?
Did I have any dreams last night?
Oh, well, the question is, do you want any? Because
Ooh, I might actually.
Okay, I'll say, because I forgot to tell you, you tell me ahead of time if you want to perform your, like, meditation and stuff before you crash.
Okay, I don't really know how it's supposed to work, but okay.
Well, this is kind of an RP thing, so we're coming up on the fly, and I figure the best way to do it would be for you to tell me when you guys are sleeping if you wish to meditate. I just forgot to tell you that. So we'll say you meditated and crashed.
Right.
What did you dream about, dude?
Well, I was kind of hoping that my dreams would tell me, or at least show me something, about what happened.
What happened where?
All the fighting. Like why we were. Like, more big picture rather than micro.
Oh, you mean you... Okay. So we'll say you sleep and you have a conversation with Leo. You're talking about this particular area, the Deadwood area.
Yeah.
You have a conversation with Leo, and Leo's like, "My child, what is it you seek of me?"
I'm fairly new, or I haven't been out of the monastery very long, or whatever. I just don't understand.
You have seen violence at a level that you've never seen before, and it has confused you. Yes?
Yes.
My child, there's a great many evils in this world. And the people you mess with now are extremely evil. The things they do to the innocent and the things they make them do is appalling. It's your
I don't
calling.
know if I'm cut out for this.
As JD goes, and that's why I'm leaving the campaign, guys.
No.
Liz, no, where are you going? You're my fucking savior. No, he's like, my child, nobody's cut out for this. But the people you're with will grow with you. I see great strength in all of them, including that one that you do not trust very well.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
My son, please understand. He is the one that needs the most help out of all of them. For he struggles with the light and dark in him daily. And it's your job to bring him back from the darkness. You'll need all the help you can get to deal with these problems ahead. I see much darkness in the coming days.
Alright, and I kind of nod, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I can't give you too much stuff unless you ask. If you want to ask him a question about about these people, that's a different story.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it pretty light right now. I'll try and, think of questions and shit later.
Yeah, just remember that if you wish to consult him, like for example in this case, you might want to ask if there's a way for him to discern why they came to this village in the first place. And then I would roll a religion check to see. I'd have you roll a religion, and if you pass it, he'll explain to you some detail about why they came. So if you want to do that, roll me a religion, and we'll just play it out so you understand for later purposes.
No, I think this is fine for right now.
Okay.
Maybe as our relationship, mine and Leo's relationship, I can get better at asking better questions and shit.
Yeah. Just basically, you're communing with your god is what you're doing when you
Yeah,
do this.
essentially.
All right. So you drift off with this dream, but that's not the only dream you have. After you get done talking to him, you kind of remember things about your childhood, just about the training in the monastery. You remember talking to once friend, now rival Tusker. You remember aspects of your combat training and stuff, your reading and learning. And just in general, you kind of feel nostalgia for your childhood and your life that you no longer live during this dream. So you wake up not sad, but a little melancholy because you miss your home from these dreams, but with still a sense of duty because of the conversation you had with Leo.
Okay.
Are you heading outside now that you notice that everybody's gone? The first thought, they fucking left me. That second thought, Zong eat them all. He drained every one of them and hid the bodies.
Oh.
All right, let me get the. There we go. Get sun out here. I love how I expected this to be like a 5-minute thing where you guys do this and then move on and head back, but instead you get 20 minutes of burying people, all this shit. All right, everybody can see the map, right? Just throw everybody right here. So as you guys come outside, you see, oops, we do not need one Malcolm is by far fucking enough. All right, as you guys come out from the church, you see that the new mayor is like up on top of like the scaffolding, and she's like, over there, take all the food out of the basements of that over there and bring them into the church, and then start by rebuilding the town center. We'll use that as a base before we get this back up. And she sees, oh, guys, over here, and she kind of waves you all over to where she is as she's directing traffic to the people who are already starting to work on the town.
Destin was as Destin heads out, he's basically trying to join in with the people rebuilding the town.
Well, you gotta ask her what kind of work you can do, right?
Well, she just said.
Well, she was directing others. She hasn't directed you yet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's joining the others and going to help them with that.
All right, so over here.
Unless someone says something to stop him.
She's like, hey, little one. How strong is that suit you're wearing, little one?
Destin just kind of pauses. What's the heaviest object around?
This is a boulder about maybe a ton. but you're in a mech suit, dude. So
Realistically, do I think I could lift it?
you can try. Athletics, my man. All right, you managed to
14.
You manage to move it. You don't really lift it, but you move it. And she's like, oh that will do. Go over there. And she points up towards this way. Help that man. He's trying to dig out the pantry underneath the town center. We don't think the food's been destroyed because it's a good 20 feet down, but we got to get the rubble out of the way and lift the big steel doors.
All right. Destin just kind of nods along and goes over.
Are you having trouble moving your character, or can you move your character?
It's up here, right?
Yeah, I just want to make sure you can move him. All right.
Yeah, I
So
can.
you head over there to help him as the rest of you come out, and she's directing traffic. Before you even get the chance to do anything, she's like, you five down there. Scatter up and help these people. I need someone to help with the food. I need someone to help with the gathering of the rest of the rest of the dead and burning of the bodies of the bandits.
I'll handle the burning.
I will
Waste
handle the food.
no time.
Kane, Malcolm.
I'm sheriff.
She steps up. Well, sheriff? She bends and looks at you. Get your fucking ass in gear and help.
All right, we all just helped last night bury all your folk. Let's go. All right.
All right. So over the course of the next 2 hours, you guys help gather up the bodies, build them in a giant pyre, burn them in a giant pyre, cleaning up the mess, and the rest of the group, with the help of Destin, start to dig to get to this pantry. Destin, just for fun, I'm gonna do the sound effect again because I like the sound effect. But you go ahead and do athletics as you try to help move the wood and stuff that has fallen down on top of this thing. And we're gonna
15.
hang on a second.
Jesus Christ.
As you start lifting up all this debris and stuff, you clear it out pretty easily, and the doors are there. And then the old man's like, "You," and he points towards Kane. "Help me open these doors." And he grabs one side, and he gets ready to start pulling. Kane, you grab the other side. Axel, you grab the other side?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me in athletics. This old man's gonna roll 1, 2.
I'm fucking muted. Sorry. I was gonna do that.
Oh, too late.
Uh,
The old man's like, ah, and he dislocates a shoulder and he steps back.
Oh,
God
Jesus.
damn it. God. I'm too old for this shit. You, pale one, help it. Go ahead and roll.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll, Mr. Muty.
Alright. Oh, like I was the first one to do that.
Whatever.
First time ever in the history of this show.
Oh,
Alright.
that's a cool dice.
Yeah, you're just the new Nick. That's all there is to it. The whole time? All right, you manage to open up the doors, and you see a small, shaft in front of you guys
What
with
is this?
no light in it. And the old man's like, down there, bring some light in. And you go down, he hands you a torch, and you see a good-sized, pantry filled with dried meats and food. Enough food to keep these people fed for months.
Oh, I just realized I was muted when I said that I was gonna help Raven out, wasn't I? God damn it.
Yeah. You're over here with the food, bitch. You ain't helping with bodies at all.
Damn it!
Cook some good food.
You made a mistake. Now you have to deal with it. So you
Well, there's
guys,
plenty more bodies in your life. Don't worry.
she's like, good. Grab out about a week's worth of food and close it back up. If you would. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Is nobody gonna
All right,
do it?
as they're grabbing all this food, Destin's just like kind of looking at it like this is way more than a week's worth of food. What are you guys doing?
Oh my god.
It's not something he's saying, but he's just looking at it like that's a ton of food.
Yeah, it's pantry. We're just taking some of it. We ain't taking all of it. Bring it up, rather. We ain't taking none of it.
A week's worth of food for Destin would be about half of what it is for everyone else.
Yeah, that's the joke. I knew what he was getting at because he's a freaking cobalt.
I think I got you beat.
Yeah, this dude doesn't even eat. In fact, Kane just sits around and smells food so he can remember when he could eat. He's like, the good times.
He does eat spicy peppers, though.
He did bite the dust.
So after about 4 hours of you guys doing this, you get the food out, you get the bodies burnt up, everything cleaned up basically. She comes over and she thanks you guys for your hard work and tells you that you guys are free to return to the castle, and when you do, would you please tell them that it's safe for the others to come back? We have a lot of work to do, and we need some help rebuilding our home, but we're not leaving. She's like, the Syndicate will not chase us from our homes.
Oh, I'm glad that we have your permission. Toodles.
Oh my god.
I swear to God,
Oh.
you were raised in a barn or something.
I don't know. I
Don't
fucking
talk
love
to a
I love
lady
his
like that.
character. His character doesn't say much, but when it does, it's always like, fuck you, you're interrupting my beer.
I mean,
It's fucking wonderful.
Oh, you had to speak to a lady. God damn.
Casually is a man of the cloth and can't be bothered.
It's fucking- Dude, he reminds me of the guy of this is game I like. Hang on a second. This old game I used to play called Lunar, the Silver Star Story. Or sorry, Lunar Eternal Blue. And there was a main character who was an ex-monk who's a drunk gambler who just gave up the cloth because he was tired of like all their rules. That's basically
yeah, that sounds about right.
still follows the teachings
Maybe
to a
not,
degree, but not the rules. He like plays Monopoly without the rule book. All right, so after all that, she gathers the rest of the people and they head into the church to discuss their building plans. You guys don't have to leave right now if you want, but there's nothing else really of importance to do here if you want to head back towards...
Destin wants to attend that meeting for the building plans.
All right. I don't want to load the whole map, so instead I'll just bring them back out here.
Just to remind you, the tool proficiencies that I chose when we were still using D&D 5e were Smith's tools and Carpenter's tools.
I believe I gave you... Did I give you... Oh, I gave you the wrong tool sets. All right, well, you're not going to be able to help them build anyway because it's going to take months. But you can still give them...
The idea is that he has, like, that insight where he can probably give them advice on, like, what's actually, like, reasonable.
Yeah, that's
and make sure
fine.
that it's done right.
All right, that's perfectly fine. So you catch them before they go inside, and you kind of stop them, and she's like, yes?
No, he doesn't catch them before he goes inside. He goes in with them.
Yes, I'm saying she
join the
catches them. So
discussion.
I'm saying you catch them, and you follow them in. I'm just leaving it on the map so I don't have to change the map. Like, you catch her, she's walking in, and she's like, yes, and you offer to talk to them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I think I could help you with the planning.
All right, little man, come on in. And she brings you in, and they all sit down. So what kind of expertise you got?
A bit of carpentry. and smithing as well.
Okay. Well, our basic idea right now is to start by building out the town center and getting the gates up and running, and honestly building defenses in case they come back.
Nice sketch a ballista.
Yeah. Oh, dude. All right.
I just want to like sketch out a ballista and be like, this.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
This should work.
Roll me a crafting check, and we'll see how good you make I almost said Bethesda. Fucking fine.
That's a 20. A mod 20.
You roll out this ballista, this Bethesda, and the paperwork says it's coming with all this stuff, but when you get it, it doesn't come with half of it.
For some reason, it's only on this thing called an Xbox.
It's a Bethesda joke. That's a Bethesda joke. All right. Anyway, she looks and she's like, "Oh, what is this?" And you say,
"It's like a crossbow, but vertical, and it's really good at destroying siege weaponry."
I like the idea. She turns around, she hands it off to one of the villagers. Do you think you guys can follow these? Now we're gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna roll let's see.
I will say there are some scratch notes somewhere on it, like a couple of notes here and there that are in Draconic that they probably won't be able to read. But most of the specifications are written in Common or translated into Common after the fact.
Okay, what we're gonna say because of
But it's written in both Draconic and Common.
Your excellent notes will allow him to roll a little better. He starts looking over it and starts saying stuff incorrectly. I'll give you a roll to try to correct him so he gets it right.
Is that a crafting roll?
No, that's a diplomacy as you try to explain to him that he's getting it wrong.
I think you get it. So.
He looks over.
Completely misunderstanding what he's saying.
Dude, this is all playing a part in future shit. I tell you that right now.
Oh my god!
Just don't shoot it with Ricochet nearby.
The piece of paper goes off, and you hear Ricochet 5 miles out. He's like, "I think I got it, sir. Thank you," and he runs off. And the other guy runs off to get supplies. And she's like, "Excellent work. Thank you so much. Now, if you excuse me, I have other stuff to attend to, but thank you. This is going to make sure they can't hurt us again." You leave confident knowing that you have given them a fighting chance.
They're fucked.
Yeah, but
For
Destin
the record,
struts
they
out
do
like
still have the plans. They do still have the plans with them.
Yep. Destin struts out of the church like a fucking man on cloud 9. Like, yeah.
He just walks out casually. That's a normal thing for him.
Yeah, I'm just goofing. I was goofing about the idea that Destin walks out like, "I got it right," and in the back they're putting together a crossbow with no rope.
Oh.
And they're like, "Perfect."
They use chain instead of rope for the string.
Oh god.
6 months down the road, when it comes time for the next attack, they send out someone with a flag and they're like, "Leave now, or our giant wall of Batistas will get you." And they bring out these sticks that are just bent with chains hanging from them, and
the arrows face them.
There's
they face
nothing
backwards.
else but chains hanging from a fucking stick.
Oh.
And they're like, "Fire!" And it's nothing.
It shoots logs.
All right,
God.
so as you walk back outside, is there anything else you guys want to do before you head back towards Valeria? So we can go into the new content that I've put together that is built way better than this.
Okay.
I didn't write much here because I thought we'd be out of the town.
Sounds good to me.
Although all that shit just fucking worked so well.
Let's get the fuck out of here before they
I was
recognize me.
gonna say, hey Kane, are you really dead? We want to scare some people. You could go up on that
I'm all set, thank you.
that thing in the middle of the island there.
I'm all set, thanks.
Fucking jackasses.
I'm not dead. Woo!
I'm not dead yet.
Getting better.
Just hang there. Someone walks by. Man, what's going on? Oh, I'm just hanging around. All right. Let's get down here. I counted. Who am I missing? Axel. Always with the Axel.
What's up?
I was missing you when I was putting people on the map. All right. So after another 3-4 hour ride, as night is starting to slowly fall in, you guys arrive back at Valeria. I believe everything is visible for you, like tokens and shit.
Yes.
Seems like it.
As you arrive, you see Jarvis waiting at the gates for you. Like he's been waiting the entire time you were gone. Like a stalwart guard. Just standing there waiting for you. Ah,
See?
good sirs. Welcome back. Did everything go according to plan?
Plans never survived contact with the enemy, but we succeeded in killing Mortar.
Ah,
That
jolly
sounds-
good.
The town's not such in good shape. They're gonna need rebuilding, but
We're all
worries
still
about that.
standing. I consider that a plus.
Irving already plans on sending an expedition out tomorrow with supplies. He wishes to see you in the morning. He does not wish to rush you if you return at night. We did not expect you back tonight, though. I couldn't sleep. I had to sit and wait. I was very much worried about you guys. There's hot food at Becca's ballroom, waiting.
I'm gonna go to Becca's ballroom.
Okay.
Sure, I'll.
And let me just. Okay, so you're going to the ballroom. Where are you guys going? Everybody else?
Destin is sticking around with Jarvis just for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Might as
I don't
well.
think I
Because
can have
everyone
another
walks
one of-
away.
Another one of Malcolm's grit.
Where are you going, Zon?
I think. Well, why am I like casting a spell when I'm like trying to move?
I don't know what the fuck you did, dude. I don't think that's you.
That's me.
Oh,
He's
well,
an
then,
appearance.
here's an idea. Why don't you get off the fucking spell casting thing?
I'm not on the spellcasting.
Yes, you
thing.
are.
Right?
Where? I'm not. I don't have it up
On
or
the top
anything.
left, you're probably
Top
under like measurement
tar-
controls instead of token controls.
No,
Yes,
I don't have a.
dude. I'm 100%
Oh.
sure because there's no other way you could do that.
Oh,
Okay, how do I delete them?
I just deleted all of them, right?
Alex made.
I
a few on the
accidentally
left.
drew a couple more, and I don't know how to delete them now.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't. My screen wasn't there. And he goes, I accidentally, and I roll over and I see like 10.
There's only 3, but
yeah. So Zon's just gonna. He's gonna wander the grounds.
Okay, we'll put you over here for a second. All right, I guess we'll. Now, real quick, so people know, things have been rebuilt in this place to a degree. For example, the stables and ironworks has an actual shop with items and stuff that you can buy in it. All right.
Cool.
Did I do
Yeah.
gold? I did not. Jarvis also handed you guys all some payment, 50 gold each. I will add that all to you in a little bit. All right, you're starting
We
at
also
50
probably
gold
have
each.
gold. Okay.
Because D&D gold is way different, all right? If I gave you all the gold you had in that, you could buy weapons that don't belong in the game till like level 10.
Okay.
What's the problem with that?
Good to know.
Fuck you's the problem with that. Right. So I guess we'll start out here with Destin. Jarvis is like, My boy, is there a reason why you remained, why all your friends went to blow off steam?
Have we given you reason to worry for our safety, sir?
No, not you in particular, but I've had run-ins with the Mortar clan before. And I was worried that you guys were riding off to a bad situation. Had they brought the entirety of their forces to bear on you, you would not have survived. As he kind of kneels down to get to your height.
We can take care of ourselves, sir.
Oh, I know. Please, I do not mean to insult. Just explaining to you that as a full squad, they are far too strong, even for Irving to deal with, which is why he doesn't just go and assault their base of operations. Their numbers are in the 500s. We did not know how many they were sending to that village. That's all. He kind of leaves you with some wise words as he starts to get ready to walk away. Gotta see.
Can I have Kane take a sneaky detour?
When I get to you, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
Destin's heading over towards the ironworks.
As you leave, he says to you, Remember, young Destin. Let's see if I can come up with anything good.
You don't start with words of wisdom and then say, see if I can come up with anything good. You have the words of wisdom in mind.
The early bird gets the worm.
Remember, young
Don't
Destin,
die.
you create your own opportunities, even in a world as broken as this. Have a good night, young Destin, as he walks away. Alright, so you're going to there.
People die when they are killed, Destin.
Proverbs is just the cold reading of advice.
Fuck you.
I thought he was just gonna whisper words of wisdom and
Dude, the
let it be.
The stupidest and funniest thing I've ever heard was a couple weeks back. I believe it was Alex that said the thing about I won't say it on stream, but the competitive the existence of casual. Remember, Alex? The existence of casual means does that imply that oh, fuck, I don't want to say it on stream because people are too sensitive even when it's just a joke.
This is existence of casual relationships imply the
You know what
existence
I'll
of
do?
competitive relationships.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I'm saying Bazinga, don't say anything.
No,
Anyway.
everybody's coming through.
Anyway, Christ. Dude, this is a problem with people being triggered over nothing. All right, hey,
Fuck.
so Mitch,
I
on
mean-
your way, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have Kane take a detour and sneak off from the rest of the group.
All right, where are you sneaking
Real
off to?
quick before we do that, can I wrap up exactly what I was doing?
Oh yeah, sure. I was gonna move back because I thought you wanted to look at shops
So-
and shit.
I think what probably happened is Destin took off towards the towards where like the ballroom and whatnot.
Yep.
To meet up with everyone else. And Jarvis said, "You create your own opportunities, even in a world as broken as this." And Destin pauses,
Okay.
and then, hearing that, he turns and heads off towards the ironworks.
Okay, that makes perfect
He's
sense.
here, and
He's
then
going Iron Man right now.
Mitch,
he's
what's
gonna just veer off to here.
towards the archives?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate the fact that you said he's going Iron Man, because that's literally just armor artificer, isn't it?
Okay. Now this is gonna be. Take the time to think about what you're about to do, because this is gonna be about a 10-minute thing. We're gonna do Bazinga first. This gives you time to build up your stuff. It might be longer than 10 minutes. This could be a
Wait.
chunk of time. All right. So Bazinga, you arrive at Becca's place. All right.
Yep.
You step in, you see her. She's like on the bed with 7 people.
What? What's going on in there?
No, I'm kidding, dude. Hey, you hear conversation coming from the other room. A second. And as you walk in, let me can everybody see Becca's place?
No token with vision. in
No,
the
just
scene.
black.
Okay, let me go ahead and turn on lighting. There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I can see it.
So as you walk in, you walk under the stairs, through the doors, and you come into the main hall, where you see Rick O'Shea sitting in his chair, and he's having a conversation with Becca.
Darling, I'm home. I made it.
Oh, Sweetums. You have a guest.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Rick O'Shea, how you doing? What are you doing here?
They come after me, Lucky Charms. All right, good evening, Malcolm. I can't do a fucking accent. Good evening, Malcolm. It's been at least a couple of days since I've seen you.
I'm sorry for the shots. Apparently, it gave you a stroke.
Oh, sorry. Sorry's not gonna cut it, my friend. But please, let's sit down and discuss first. And he rolls his chair back, waiting for you to come over and sit down.
Smoochies, spoochies. All right.
She whispers to you, honey. He's talking about the O'Shea rights and pride and honor. Be careful. She steps away. And then Ricochet kind of like rolls his chair around. He's like, looks at you. He leans forward. He's like, by the honor of my family, I demand payment for what you have done from me and what you have taken from me. And then he rolls up and he hits a button and the chair kind of lifts up so he can get like face to face with you. And he slaps you in the face. I challenge you to a duel. Then the chair slides back down to the ground.
About damn time.
What?
You do
about
know
that time.
there's a slight chance that I won't miss. On purpose or by accident. Hell, if you shoot at me, you might accidentally hit yourself.
You should know, the O'Sheas, we never think that far ahead. I'm going to get drunk. I'll meet you in the morning.
Have one on me.
Oh, I'm gonna put a whole lot on you, boy. His accent's all over the place. I can't do accents. I fucking can't.
You
Alright, so
don't
this
know
is
what you're gonna do. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna
get
shoot
ya.
ya.
I'm gonna shoot you where you don't want to be shot, Malcolm.
Alright, we'll
I
see.
love you. I always have. What the matter, you?
But you need to suffer like I did.
All right, this is not going to take that long because I'm going to push it till the morning section so everybody can be there. Anyway, he leaves after slapping you, leaving a red mark on your face, and challenge you to a duel at sunrise.
Odd.
Rebecca walks back over. What did you do to that man?
She
She said something about shattering his dreams and destroying his future.
Oh, his future was already destroyed. But yeah, we were in the middle of a fight, and I was shooting at the enemy, and yeah, the bullets ricocheted and hit him.
Yeah, but he
Hence
said
the name.
you confidently told him to jump off that roof and nothing would happen to him.
Yeah, he tripped. It wasn't good.
Malcolm. She walks off.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're getting no love tonight, my friend."
Oh, now you're Irish now.
She goes, "Do me one small favor," as she walks off. Don't kill him.
I wasn't planning on it.
You've already ruined everything else he has. As she walks off and up the stairs.
I was hoping he was gonna be my friend.
I like how she walks away and Big Zig is like, Fred! And it trails off. Alright, back outside we go. Alright, let's get Mitch out the way, because the goal is to finish this session up with the morning duel. We're gonna watch this fucking duel happen. Alright, Mitch, what are you doing in the archives?
Sorry, 1 second.
I'm gonna get the map loaded up. I'm guessing you can't see it again because I haven't done anything with it. Yes, everything has maps, because if you guys ever plan on weird shit happening like battles or stuff in any locations, I want maps for all of it.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm
Alright.
building maps for everything. And because it's so fucking easy to do.
So, Kanan's going to be looking for just, I guess, information about the dead, undead, occult, stuff like that.
Okay.
He's basically looking for a way out.
Okay. So you step into the archives and you see layers of books everywhere. Just move your token to a place you want to look, and I'll have you roll for some looking.
Alright, so I'm gonna look over here.
And we'll say every time you look, it takes an hour, because we don't want you to be here all night. Alright, so you come over and start looking through this area. Give me a... See, the problem is, I want to say perception, but at the same time, you're looking for specific books. So we'll say society for the first one, as you're looking for a book on history
damn.
and stuff.
Oh, that's not bad.
You find a few books with rumors about the undead, nothing particular about saving people, but you do find stuff about a particular guardian that could bring back the dead as servants for them to fight alongside them as their shield. And when they did, they were undead, but she granted them freedom from the curse of being undead. So you were like resurrected, and they didn't have the you didn't have the curse that surrounds being undead, like not being able to eat and rotting and stuff like that.
So, like, basically, they were undead, and then they were resurrected to actual, like, life?
Yeah, they were alive as long
Right.
as they served as her shield, and when they no longer served, they returned to being dead. But you know nothing about where or how or anything like that from that book. Where's your next location, dude? And make sure you write some of this stuff down.
Alright. So, wait, what was her name then?
You did not get her name.
Oh, okay, so just...
You heard
Lady.
of a guardian that is the guardian of death, but you didn't get the name.
Guardian of Death, alright. Where are
You
my
didn't roll
fucking
high
pencils?
enough for a DC for my taste.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Guardian of Death. Oh, I'll just move him for now.
Yeah.
Um,
That way I can come up
I
with
guess over here.
Up here you find a bunch of books that look like religious in nature. All kinds of religion books up here. So you would be rolling in religion.
Okay. Religion.
You open up the book, the first book you look at, and it's got all this stuff about devotion and walking a path of good and serving the betterment of the world as a way to get another guardian known as Justine, the Guardian of Courage, to basically give you the power to reinvent and rebuild yourself as a person and change your very makeup into an angel, essentially. But then you close it and go, ugh, religion.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a 9. What's up?
Happening to Dustin without him knowing.
What's up?
Is what you just described with the Guardian of Courage just secretly happening to Destin without him knowing?
I don't know. That will all depend on who you guys choose to get the mediums when it comes time for you guys to choose who your guardians are. And that's all going to happen at one point. Last spot. Over in this spot, you see voodoo dolls and weird symbols and stuff, and papers and scrolls about occultism,
Ah, okay.
which you're also not trained in.
Ah, fucking Christ.
If you look at the stuff like a kid excited in a candy store that doesn't understand any of it, but wishes he did and wants to. Okay. You can spend the rest of the night reading through all this shit, and then I will give you a roll. And if you succeed in that roll in the morning, we'll say that you have become trained in occultism as you start down
Okay.
the path of learning occultism.
Alright,
But
yeah.
you would have to spend the rest of the night, which means you won't have a chance to be present with any of this other stuff that happens other than the duel in the morning that I want everybody to be there for.
Hmm.
Okay?
Hey.
That's up to you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You jump out of here. Plop over here. Nate, you're wandering the grounds. Where do you go and what are you doing? He's looking for a bat cave.
We're still on the archives.
Yeah, we're still in the archives.
Yeah, I'm just asking you to come up with stuff while I load it up, dude.
All right. So I'm just wandering the grounds and kind of just waiting and trying to meditate and see if I sense anything from my sword or something calling, because he's now on the lookout because he knows a lot more about what happened, and he knows there's people out there that are looking to definitely kill him, that want to take the sword back and use it for evil.
Yeah, okay. Then just for the funsies of it, we'll say you make your way to the top of this fucking peak over here. Like a fucking anime character. And you meditate on your sword to try and stretch your influence out, further out into the zone so that you can get a sense of stuff. Let's see. I didn't pick what... You know what? Let's make a lore skill. Just call it Evil Tracker. You'll be expert in it because you have the sword. All right. Roll me an Evil Tracker roll.
Oh, what's that?
It's in your lore. If you open up your skills, you'll see under lore a special skill I just made for you called Evil Tracker. Do you know where proficiency are?
Oh, it's at the very bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Very bottom.
All right.
I didn't see anything show up on my screen after I clicked that.
-2 ints, my guy.
Yeah,
nothing appeared on my screen or in the chat.
I see it.
I see it.
You got a 21, dude.
Oh, I don't see my own rolls apparently.
Do you have on your right hand side in your chat, do you have a little thing where it says public role underneath the chat window?
Yeah.
Does it say private or anything like that?
No, it just says public roll.
All right, I don't know why it didn't pop up for you. That's super odd. But anyway,
Well, it didn't pop up earlier either, and I thought it was a glitch, but that's the second time.
only your rolls?
Try reconnecting
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
reloading because that is fucking odd. All right, I'll try rolling anything.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Right back.
There it goes. Yeah, it just wasn't loading, I guess.
All right, so you got a 21 on the first one. So you center yourself and you expand out this aura extremely far. You don't see anything coming towards the Valeria Chateau, but you can feel an aura miles up past Deadwood that is incredibly strong and incredibly twisted. And it's like you can see in your mind's eye this place on top of a bluff. But you can't really see into it, but you just you sense a lot of evil over there.
Well, shit. Well, shit. Well, Zahn kind of looks at himself and it's like, well, till the day comes. Till the day comes.
That's something wise to himself. Zahn, the self-centered prick. Then he disappears into the bat cave.
Oh, my God.
All right, over at the bar with the two people at the bar.
Oh.
Figure- All right, what are you guys doing? JD and Raven are at the bar. Let me throw some people on here. What?
Imagine fucking ricochets then.
Oh yeah, Ricochet's on his way over. I forgot about that. Thank you. He's not quite here yet. He'll be showing up for a minute. I'm gonna put him over here and invincible him. All right, so JD and Val, what are you guys doing as you step into the bar?
Raven's gonna get himself a proper meal. Presumably we were eating rations the whole way to Deadwood and back. And then he's got a couple things planned. First off, he's gonna try and draw one of those displacer beasts that we fought, so that he can then show it to Irving at the next meeting and try and figure out what the hell that was and how much of a threat they are.
Well, I can tell you they're more of a threat in this game. All right, what about you, oh my god, how many times do I have to change fucking Axel Aberson for it to fucking work? Wait a second, I'm gonna delete him and change his name here so that, and hopefully that will fucking work.
It looks like the name is already on his player sheet.
There we go. No, on his token. All right, Axel, what are you doing as you enter into the bar? Okay, Axel's passed out again. All right, go ahead and Val, give me. See, I'm still learning this stuff. I would guess crafting because you're drawing. It's something crafty, right?
You could make it like, is there a memory thing?
I think that would fall under like, because society is like history and all that. So maybe. I tell you what.
Not like,
Performance.
Yeah, do a performance. Yeah, performance will work. You managed to scribble down, and make sure you write this in your notes, a pretty good description of what a displacer beast is. So much so that you actually write down a couple of the attacks you saw it do. Especially the one where you saw its tentacles ravage Kane all at once in one fell swoop. While you're eating.
Yeah, just scribbling in between bites.
At this time, you hear a noise. And flowing into the fucking bar, Ricochet, as he rolls up. Give me a keg!
Place at the table.
What's up?
Tokyo drifts into place at the table.
Yeah. Give me a keg and tap it. Hey, little lady. What you doing around these parts? Urban.
Seeing Ricochet, Raven's actually gonna quickly finish up his meal and then stand up and walk over to him.
He's like, you know the party's over by Ricochet. As he's saying this to the girl's like, don't talk to me like that, sugar. I'll fuck you up. As Eleanor gets up, walks by. You and your crippled ass dick walks by.
Oh, jeez.
You don't mess with Irving's sister, okay? As Irving's sister
Oh,
walks.
damn, that's where that is? Okay.
Yeah, that's Irving. That's Ellie. You guys saw her for like 2 seconds because you only met her. You caught her in. One of you went into the room to talk to him when he was there with her. As she walks by, she kind of like brushes Axel's shoulder and just says, "Evening, Axel." Heads out the door. I'm doing this because if he's AFK, it's just funny that he misses Eleanor hitting on him. At this point, you see Ricochet take the keg and start guzzling. Gluck, 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 gluck.
Sir, I didn't catch your name.
Rick of the O'Shea clan.
I am Raven. Do you mind if I inspect this wheelchair? This is the wheelchair that belonged to Mortar, am I correct?
He turns, looks at you. Hang on a second. Feel free. Just don't hit that button right there.
What, this button?
Did you just hit the button?
No. Raven respects
No.
weaponry.
He's like, as you hit the button. God damn it! Not that button!
Raven's gonna inspect the missile launcher pods that the wheelchair fired.
Oh, I had to convert those. I didn't have any ammo left.
Oh, what did you convert them into?
Into my intimidation. And he clicks a button and you hear it's like this really bad fucking Western music, like fiddle music. Extremely loud. It
It's
sounds,
not gonna be bagpipe.
Yeah, it sounds terrifying. I need you to roll that for me. Intimidation. Alright. I was supposed to roll for you, but so you hear it and it has no effect on you. It's like a person of lesser metal would have been scared shitless.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a bit more than some loud noise to scare me.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be plenty scared tomorrow when I kill your friend. And he's like, "Mwah."
I'm sorry, what was that?
Starts drinking from his keg again, and I can't get him straight.
I think he's snapping to the hexagon sides.
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense, though. It makes sense, though, because he's so drunk. Like, how would he line himself up properly?
He goes, "I'm gonna kill your friend tomorrow."
Could you not?
I'm sorry, we have an honorable duel in the morning. He hiccups. He took my legs, he took my pride. And us O'Sheas don't like that sort of thing.
Well, he did shoot you twice, so...
Exactly, I have my right. Gluck, 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 gluck.
Alright, well... Do you have a second?
A second what? Oh, a sec. No, sir, I do not have a second. I don't know if you noticed, but everybody I knew was killed.
There's still plenty of people from the town that are alive.
I only knew a couple people from the unit we put together. They were my best good friends. One was called Bubba. The other was called Gump. He starts
And my
crying.
best friend's name was Shrimp.
What'd you say, Val?
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. No, that's rough, buddy. Well, I get for this truly to be an honorable duel, I'm willing to volunteer to be your second.
His head is completely in the keg at this point, to the point where he's starting to become immobilized. Yeah.
All right. Well, try and go for an eye for an eye. Maybe shoot him in the legs, not in the head.
Oh my god, could you imagine if I had to put Bazinga in a wheelchair too? Oh, that'd be fucking great. At this point, he's not even listening to you because he's out. He's on the ground, out cold, and all you hear is mumbling. Bride, family, kill Malcolm. Bastard.
In the middle.
Bastard! Is JD back yet?
Remember that old joke?
JD is still missing. All right.
I hope he hasn't been muted this whole time, but
Go ahead and delete her off of here.
all right. Well, in that case, Raven's gonna go back to his drawings and now start drawing up the missiles that Mortar was launching, because he's got an idea for an upgrade to his Molotov.
All right,
Truly
go
strike
ahead.
fear into the hearts of his enemies.
This is what we're gonna do then, dude. I wrote this down so that you had one opportunity for upgrade. So right now, you're gonna go ahead and roll me your because you're doing an upgrade this time. I'll let you do crafting, or you can do performance. Performance is better for you. But if you get a high enough DC, we'll say that you modify your Molotov a little bit with this drawing. You'll have to build it, obviously. You have to spend the rest of the night, but we'll say you, have an ingenious idea where you're putting this together.
Let's see. Ooh. No.
All right. So you're like, well, if I go do this, do that,
Wait, that was intimidation. It's the same score though. So
I could literally make this hit 2 people.
No, I don't think it showed.
It did. 17.
Oh no, because the intimidation was a 20. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you're like, if I do this and do that, maybe the shrapnel will hit. And you get this idea that you might be able to make it so shrapnel hits an additional target off of the attack. If you wish to spend the rest of your night working on this, I will let you attempt to craft this idea. Write this in your notes, because you can try to craft this every night. You could take a couple hours to try to do this until you get it right.
all right. At some point, I'm probably gonna try and see if Destin would be willing to help me out, but I can certainly try myself for tonight.
All right. Go ahead and give me.
Crafting, you said?
Yeah.
Here we. Yeah,
And are you doing this in the bar, or are you going to the?
I'm probably gonna head somewhere where I could actually do this.
So
yeah.
we say you can go to your room.
I mean, I probably don't want to mess around with explosives in my room. I'll probably go to.
Well, you know what? Destin said he was heading to the ironworks. We can say that when you got the idea, you shot up and went to the ironworks.
Yep.
Probably. As for what Destin's doing, he's obviously installing the gauntlets, or upgrading his gauntlets.
Yep. We'll throw you guys over to the...
No vision in the scene.
I'm not there yet. I'm not Superman, my friend. There you go. All right, so we say Destin is already over here working. You arrive at the ironworks. Okay. Frank's shop is more of a group of stalls than a shop spread around the ironworks. Here he has a forge and a bunch of stalls. The stalls are closed right now since it's nighttime, but you do see a light in the forge.
Just so you know, the armor and the weapons show up as hidden.
Yeah, because I have it set like that right now.
Okay.
You guys are at night.
Destin would have walked up here and without asking, because I'm sure Destin has been here enough at this point that he's probably has a good idea that he's welcome to just come and use the forge when he needs to.
So we'll say you're over here working.
So probably the sound. It's probably like a bright glowing fire.
Yeah, you walk in and you see
And,
like Frank, and Frank
Like
just
the
kind of
sound
looks
of
at
hammering.
you. He just kind of looks at you and nods at you as you walk over and take a spot and continue working, doing whatever you're
Still
doing.
doesn't even acknowledge him. Just sheer determination in his eyes.
Okay. So your +1 weapon, you're doing it to what?
Thunder gauntlets.
All right. So what I'm gonna do right now is I have to write this down. I have to put that in there because that your weapon is built as a weapon that the game bestows upon you whenever you use that effect. So I have to go into the effect and change the stats of the weapon in the effect so it bestows upon you a better version of the weapon. So I will get that together for our next session, and you will have a +1 on your Thunder Gauntlets.
Does that apply only to the Thunder Gauntlets or also to the Lightning Launcher?
No, to one, because you're basically getting. You just got a new weapon. We're just making the new weapon your Thunder Gauntlet.
Yeah. Okay.
So Raven, you arrive to see a kind of dead area, not much going on, but you see the light and you see like a shadow that kind of looks like Destin in the back in this light tinkering away.
You hear the sound of an anvil.
Good old Iron Man scene. Raven's gonna walk in, look around for whoever's in charge.
Frank is in the same area as him, tinkering away.
I think it's basically quiet except for the two people over in the forge, Destin and Frank.
Yeah. Can you mouse over and see if you can see anything yet?
Anything?
For
Like-
gear,
like-
I can see a number of things.
Does it say like Ring of Ram, healing gloves, and all that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that fixed it.
You guys have what room for one more?
And Frank looks up, goes back because it's kind of a private man, and you people everybody's just kind of walking and interfering. He's ding, 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 goes back to working.
Like, Raven will look around, see if there are any tools available to do what he wants.
Have a conversation with Destin about what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Destin, how are you doing?
Destin kind of just like he pauses what he's doing, sets his hammer aside, lifts up his goggles, and he just like leaves what he's working on the anvil, which right now it's actually he's already probably had time, I think, to install the upgrade for the gauntlets, and he's moved on to now forging basically a housing for that obsidian blade he has. So he's just working on that, and
All right, cool.
Did
you need something, sir?
Well, first of all, I just wanted to check in with you. You've been awfully quiet.
Is it not appropriate that I would be quiet, given the And he kind of just trails off.
People go quiet for different reasons, and just it's worth checking in.
Just ignore what I'm doing.
There's not much point protecting others if there's nothing left for you of you. But
I'm just trying to see if I got this working right.
if you say you're fine, would you mind taking a look at some of my designs? I was thinking about that awful contraption of
Yes.
mortars.
As you mention, as Raven says, my designs, Destin perks up a little bit and is
Okay, I
clearly
did get it
interested.
right. All right, awesome.
Raven unfurls his drawing of the better casing for his Molotov.
All right, so can I just take a look at this and see what it is? Like what? So it's a better casing for the Molotov, is it?
I'm guessing it's like a casing that would fragment instead of just breaking apart, so that it wider area of effect.
I said, don't mind me.
As Grim said, hit an additional target with the shrapnel.
Don't mind me. +3 electricity. All right. Don't mind me. Keep going. Keep going. What are you doing?
Do you
So
think it will-
he's showing
will
me
work?
this design.
Yep.
Can I take a look at it and like see if there's anything wrong with it or anything that could be improved?
Okay, so because I forgot a minute ago, I had you roll, or you didn't roll yet. You went to talk to him about it. All right, so Destin, you can look at it with a crafting roll. If you beat the DC, you will assist him when you to put it together. Well, he'll assist you, and you'll help him put it together. All right.
27.
So you look at this thing, and you immediately figure out what he wants to do. So if you want to roll another crafting roll to Pat. If you pass this one, you will build what he's trying to do, which will add some oomph to his Molotov.
So you want it to not only to spread the flames, but also to explode, sir.
Yes, that is the idea. If I ran out of the fire charges of the ancient relics during that fight. And this needs some empowerment.
I think I think we got you all fixed up pretty quick. Yep, there we go. Dude, that's how fucking easy it is, dude. Alright. So, you succeed in the roll easily. So go ahead and RP what you do as you build this while I set the spell up.
So it's... I'm guessing there's like some kind of alchemical mixture in this. And there's like basically a metal casing now that's going over it as well.
Yep.
It's fairly common powder, sir. And the casing that shouldn't be too hard to make, sir.
Let's get to it then.
So looking at what he's gotten done so far, Destin is going to set aside the work that he was doing, and he's going to start working on making this casing, and basically be, I guess, talking Raven through the steps of mixing the powder.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate knowing how to make this for when I need more.
As far as Destin is concerned, he thinks that the metal casing is like the part that requires like more skilled labor. Basically, he needs to actually create it. Because I'm guessing it's essentially you're turning, instead of a regular Molotov, it's now a frag grenade that you're making.
Yeah, that's the idea I got as well
Yeah.
from Grim's description.
Well, more like a thing that blows up and doesn't frag. It doesn't shatter all over the place. One shrapnel shoots out in one direction because you're only hitting one other target. So it's more like
It's probably a bunch of shrapnel, but like it's
funneled to
only
fire
hitting
off in
one
the same
target.
direction. Yeah. Almost like
Am
a
I just
shotgun.
tossing claymores now?
What's up?
Am I tossing claymores now instead of Molotovs?
If you want, we can call it claymores now.
No,
Make
no,
a
I
claymore,
want the
Roomba.
fire.
I told
fire.
Raven I had this cool idea where every now and then I'd let him upgrade the one spell, which was Molotov, until it eventually becomes the nuke that he wants. So at the end of the game, Raven is going to have his nuke. Alright, so you
We'll
guys
get to
spend the good chunk of the night getting this stuff together, building it up. So now if you notice with your Molotov, it just says 2 targets. That's all I had to do was change it. That's how simple this shit is.
Awesome.
We're gonna take a break to use the bathroom, and then we're gonna come back in the morning to round up.
Is it just any 2 creatures, or is it 2 creatures within a certain range of each other?
It's basically next to each other. I'll write that into the actual description.
Will we be doing my roll when
You already
come
did your roll,
back,
didn't you?
or- No, you said
the
if.
morning roll.
Yeah.
What was your morning roll? And yes,
If Kane stayed there all night, then.
he would.
You're gonna get occultism trained, I think.
Oh yeah. That wasn't a roll. That was just if you stay there all night, you'll train it. You'll
Oh,
be trained in
okay.
occultism. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's
All right, cool.
Because yes, in the morning you will get your training. So everybody take a break to go to the bathroom and whatnot, and I'm gonna set up the funsies. What I've been waiting the entire map for, and then I'm gonna go hit the bathroom. This way we can watch 2 people, like we can watch Bazinga fumble around trying to figure out how to play his new character and get a laugh out of it.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Alright, be right back. Ugh. Welcome back, ladies. I don't know how you guys do it, but you always make utterly stupid shit pop up. Bazinga, you ready for this?
Ugh. Hope I don't kill my new friend.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't fucking kill you.
No.
Dude, he's a level 3 mob he's the same level as you. He's a player character.
He better have be at a disadvantage if he's drunk.
Dude, he's Irish.
It doesn't matter. He's still drunk.
They're still gonna hangovers.
They don't care. They're Irish.
That should be an advantage, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now you're back, dude.
I don't think that's a thing. I am Irish and I get hangovers, so
Yeah, but Irish people are stubborn as fuck, so they don't admit it.
All right, I'm
All
back.
right, I'll give him 1 stage of sickened. I can't fucking wait for this. This is fucking great.
Well, actually, technically, I'm more Scottish than Irish, but that's a whole other thing.
I'm back.
Alright, look. And I'm adding all the important people to this.
Oh yeah.
Dude, people are
All right,
gonna
let's
watch this.
Let's get ready for the duel. Is Malcolm gonna be in a wheelchair?
It's time to duel.
Is it,
So, as morning rises
uh,
on our... hang on a second, let me get a couple more cool things going.
Great.
Go ahead and RP what you say to Becca as you step out into the street.
Back, sorry. Wow, rude.
Maybe I'm gonna make this right.
I don't believe you're gonna make this right. I don't care if you make this right. Just come home. Little
I
Zinga's
never-
gonna need you. I'm sorry,
What?
little Malcolm's gonna need you.
What do you mean, little Malcolm?
I mean,
What are you talking
little-
about?
I mean, little Malcolm.
What do you mean, little Malcolm? What are you talking about?
I
You see,
got a
when two
bun
people
in the
love each
oven.
other very much.
What?
I got a bun in the oven.
That's amazing. No, I'll be home. I'll come home.
I'll be home.
Did Raven say anything about this duel to Destin last night?
I don't.
Oh,
I'm gonna say yes
Uh,
because I want everybody here for it.
Also, I can't see anything.
I haven't. looked at
Destin
the
will
map
be
yet.
there
Oh.
either way. It just
Okay.
depends on how he gets there.
Did you, Raven?
Raven had a lot on his mind at that point, but
I'm guessing he probably didn't say anything.
Oh.
I mean, we were working on the thing for a long time. I think Raven probably would have mentioned it at some point because he did also just find out about it as he got himself involved. So I think Raven would mention it to Destin that
Because I'm saying this. Destin was fully intending to stay there through the entire night at the forge.
Okay. So the way you found out
Oh.
then was that Frank came
He may
in.
have found out by walking back towards the building after the fact and seeing everyone setting up for this.
Okay. Okay. The people setting up like picnic tables and shit.
Yeah, don't turn around before you take your 10 steps. We want a good, clean duel here.
A duel, sir?
Becca's like, yes, Master Destin. It seems my man caused that Ricochet character quite a bit of pain and dishonor, and he demands penance for the crime. Oh, God. Don't worry, little Malcolm. Irvin steps out into the street. As much as I disagree about this, honor and duty does call. Malcolm, intentional or not, you have injured this man and must face the consequences to this action. But I will allow no murder here, Rick. Rick.
I refuse to fight him.
No
He needs-
murder.
He needs to stand.
Oh
Is this a duel or what?
At this point, Ricochet starts turning red with fucking anger. And he retches out of that insult and loses his sickness. Because that was mean as fuck. Irving
Well,
puts his head down.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just saying I refuse to fight somebody that's hurt. He needs to heal before we fight.
Irvin steps away. Sometimes, Malcolm, you just don't have any tact. He walks away.
This is so disrespectful. Whatever.
Let it begin. Go ahead and roll. Oh, hang on a second. Roll your initiative, Bazinga.
What kind of duel is this? No murder. Christ.
Oh, shit! They double up! I'm going to remove them all from combat. Both from combat. And we're going to load it. We're going to do it again. But before you roll, you both put
Or
your
do they
hands...
both get a shot?
Well, this is what I'm doing. You both put your hands down on the thing. And you draw at the exact same time. Guns pointed, trained right at each other. And you smile because it was both so fast. You spin your gun, you put it back in your holster. He spins his, puts it back in his. And then you silently get ready and you go again with your rolls. This video is definitely going to be demonetized. Ricochet starts off the combat and immediately dies.
By dying.
He shoots himself.
Alright, first thing Ricochet is going to do. Let's see. He's got 30. He's going to immediately kick up into high gear. For my honor! For my family! He's gonna run through. Wheeling up full speed. Right towards you. He's gonna roll an acrobatics check. What is, right. You roll me a reflex saving throw, my friend. As he attempts to enter your space with this run through. You fail. He successfully runs through, gaining panache. And he's going to take his first attack. I don't know this how all this works as much. So, you know, I just got to make sure I'm doing all this right because I don't know this character at all. Confident finisher. Alright, so he's got panache. You can give me a second so I know what's going on. Okay, so he gets access. He gets use of his precision strike. So because of that, he's going to have finisher up with this attack. All right, because he has panache. Did it not attack you? It was supposed to swing at you. Did you take? Christ. Why didn't it? I'm just all right. So last time it didn't. It just registered as a miss because you have way more armor than 12, right? All right. So his first attack misses, and now he has no actions left. So he's going to respond by ending his turn right there.
All right.
You are up, and he no longer has panache. I believe. You are free to do whatever you wish while I figure out how panache works exactly. Oh, that's right. Because of precision strike, he automatically does a little bit of damage to you based on his based on his modifiers. So he does a -2 to you. That's what panache does. It makes it so even if he misses, he does some damage. All right, what are you doing?
I want to cast Radiant Field.
Blinded by radiant field. All right. So, let me target my guy. I'm guessing you're just bursting it out of yourself, so you don't need to place the thing. All right, so
I don't know sure how it works, but
he succeeds. Yeah, it's a
Son of a-
burst. You're not gonna target somewhere else. You're targeting him. So,
oh, okay, all right.
So he succeeds. So he does not get blinded. And that was a. All right, so that took all 3 of your actions.
All right.
You used the big time AoE. So that's your turn?
I guess so. I didn't know it was that. I had no idea. Where is it?
Hang on.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
I forgot to reset the timer, so it went to nighttime.
Oh,
This is taking too long. Just shoot him.
I am shooting him, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't talking to you.
He's gonna. All right, so he rears up his bike and tries to hit you in the chest with his like ghastly fingers that are. I mean, his leg that is no longer working, so it's cold and just dead, limp thing. So I need a Fortitude saving throw from you. Save DC is 17. Success. Ugh,
Critical success.
Yeah, critical success, which means literally nothing happens to him. Fuck you. He's gonna turn around and take a slice at you. Whiff. This duel can end in many ways in case people want to try and stop it as we go on. If shit doesn't do. Bazinga, you're up. Give me back my legs, you son of a bitch!
They're right there. They just ain't working.
You're next!
I aim at his legs. Oh, damn it!
Oh, fumble! Let's see what happened.
Oh my
What
god.
kind of weapon is it? Piercing?
A gun. Yeah.
You take 1 bleeding damage as you nick yourself on the finger when you fire this gun off.
I'm gonna ricochet at myself!
You got
Alright.
you got 2
Listen.
turns left.
This is so fucking stupid.
Oh, you fucking hit that time. Ricochet gets shot in the face.
No! I meant to shoot you in the foot!
Bazinga's Ricochet. Is that your turn, my friend?
I guess that's... is that...
Yeah, you
But
have
that
one more
first-
action, but if you take
Oh, I
another
do?
action, you'll be at mop -10.
Yeah, that pretty
Oh,
much
I
could've been at
forgot how that
-5.
worked.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing it still hits though.
Oh my god, why is time flying by to midnight so quickly?
Whoa, what is this?
There.
That was interesting.
Oh,
I bet it was all...
sound stuff.
That was neat.
I am having enough of this.
This is a weird duel.
I
We're supposed to be
have-
like 20 paces. What's this? You're a little close, buddy.
This ain't no fucking duel. He said no murder. I should have clued you in the first part. I've been done with this, like, from the moment it started.
Ricochet, in a desperate attempt to try and put you down, leaps from the chair and lands on
Jesus.
you and starts trying to bite at you with his fangs.
Alright, that's it. Can I start?
Is he turning into a zombie?
That hits.
Why does he have fangs?
Don't you son, bitch!
He takes a
The
second
hell?
action. He's got you tackled and pinned on the ground. And with his second action, he's going to spit venom at you.
Brush your damn teeth!
Can Kane
What is
step
going
in?
on?
Do you yield? Good sir, do you yield?
No! What is...
It's your turn, by the way.
What is going on? I'm gonna punch him.
Fucking punch him. He starts bobbing and
Still
weaving, but
missing.
only on his hips because his leg won't move. You miss on the first one.
Why does it say miss, but it gives me damage? That's
It
weird.
always says that. It
Oh, it
always
does?
puts that up because it makes it so it's easy. No automation, so I can just click damage if I want. So go ahead and roll your next attack if you're gonna.
Don't forget the -5. Oh, -4. Okay.
Yeah, because he's using a something weapon. I forget what it's called.
I'd bitch slap him across the face.
At this point,
Get-
Miss Becca runs across the street. It's the airmen. Are you gonna do anything about this? They're trying to kill each other. They're trying to kill each other.
Hey, Sheriff, do you need help over there?
Get this guy off me! This ain't no duel. This is cheating.
Alright, I'm stepping in.
Badass jumping on me. What the hell's going on here? He's supposed to be my friend here. I invited him to the group, and he's
Ricochet
motherfuckers doing this shit.
sees Mitch come in, and he's like, "No, no!" He does a quick run through,
Runs over my foot
giving himself panache.
again.
Where the fuck is this panache? God damn it, I can't find his panache.
Didn't it just come up with the tumble
Oh, that's
through?
right. He's got to roll. Hang on. All right, now he gets panache.
Fucker.
He gets his panache. He's going to take an attack with finisher on as he tries to venom spit at you one more fucking time. You'll be scarred like me, goddammit!
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm not sure what I would call this.
Bad breath attack.
We're gonna say it's bludgeoning.
It could be spell, but sure.
So you become clumsy too, as the acid splashes you in the face. He's gonna roll his critical damage on you. As the poison pours all over your face, in your eyes and all that shit.
Wait, why is
Whoa.
it? You take 8 damage.
Oh, shit. Did I cast something? Or am I not a
No,
part
you
of
can
this
pull
yet?
Ricochet off. Ricochet's like a rabid animal. Just fucking
I
ass-
have...
What do you want to do?
I want to cast a spell.
Okay, right. Becca's like, get him out! Get him out! He's gonna ruin my man's face!
Alright,
The
and
baby needs to
then...
see his father!
what was that?
What did you cast?
Command.
Alright, he's gotta make a will saving throw.
Mhm.
You do not command the Irish!
Alright, in that case, Raven's going to cast darkness over the field.
At this point, Urban's like, just separate him, guys! Get in there and separate him!
Alright, get over here. Get.
He's moving around like give me my
All right.
legs back!
And grapple him with this rope.
Break it up.
Give me my legs back.
Get the fuck over here.
He falls out of the wheelchair crying. Give me my legs back.
Well, that was just dang stupid of you.
Battle ends. I like to point out that Ricochet won that fight.
If you could call it that.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. What I thought about doing was literally lacing in the South Park episode where Cartman's like, "Cripple fight!" and like Timmy and fucking Jimmy are fighting.
I'm embarrassed for the both of yous.
He's on the Ricochet's on the ground crying. Bazinga, what do? Are you attempting to console this problem? As you're wiping the burning stuff, we'll roll to find out if you got permanent damage yet or not. But
Listen here. You done know if we did this the right way, you wouldn't have made it. But I wasn't gonna kill you anyway, because like I said before, we're supposed to be friends. I felt bad for what happened at the fight. I didn't do it on purpose. I just did it to. I felt bad, and I wanted you to be part of our group because I like you. I'm sorry you jumped off the building and tripped and hurt yourself, but it'll heal eventually.
I'm sorry you fucked up. I shot you 12 times, but it's all your fault. Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy, you dick.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Christ, dude. Literally all your fault. Blaming the Give me that diplomacy roll, my friend. Ricochet rolls over as the wipe in his eyes. Malcolm. I'm sorry, but you have to understand. I looked up to you when I met you. You kidding me? I saw you hitting shots I could never hit. And you did me dirty, man.
Dude,
your
I can't even
heroes.
shit correctly anymore.
It's-
Forget the legs.
Your name is Ricochet.
I know.
I didn't mean. What is this your? What is your heritage? Is there a lot of Ricochet going on?
Ever since I was a boy. My dog, my mother, my father, my little brother, my two sisters.
Was your family cursed or something? Because this sounds like something we need to fix.
At this point, he looks up to you, and you finally get a look in his eyes, and he's cross-eyed, and he goes, "No, we just can't see shit." He starts crying.
Well, then that ain't the sheriff. That's just Lady Luck, and
Crawls
she's a
over, grabs
bitch.
you by the legs.
Jesus.
Raven's gonna check if Malcolm is cross-eyed.
No, Malcolm's just a failure. No, he's not. He's not cross-eyed. I was just doing a little joke. He just looks up and he's like, "I don't know, man. It's just every time I hold a gun, someone else dies, and I'm not even pulling the trigger. Except that one time I killed my little brother accidentally, and that time I killed my priest and my cat.
Oh my god.
Oh god! Everybody I've ever known has been ricocheted."
I want my guy. He's gonna just shoot randomly, way out of the way, and somehow the bullet's gonna hit him.
You fire off a shot, and you turn. You go, "See, man, that didn't even hit you." Then you hear, "Ah!"
Christ. Alright, he's a lost cause. Let's go.
Tarnation! That's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
gut shot!
I think there's a dark force going on with this, and we're gonna have to figure it out.
Oh,
And-
enough of this already.
I'm sure he
damn
can
killed
figure it
him.
out himself.
You goddamn almost killed him.
You saw what just happened. I literally shot over there on the moon.
Becca comes over and heals him because you
Are
literally
we
just
done with
shot.
this now? Listen, I ain't figuring out what's going on with this jackass. I got my own shit to figure out.
He starts wiping himself down. You know what, Malcolm? I've been running forever. Running from my own curse, my own problems.
Running, huh?
God. You ruined, dude. You ruined it. But I ain't running no more. Literally and figuratively. He crawls himself back up into the cart. Steps on the gas. From this day forward, I'm not running. I'm tumbling through.
I can still see you. Hey, you're right there. Oh, he came back.
He was making a victory lap.
From this day forward, I'm here. Teach me your ways. Teach me how to accidentally shoot my friends and make them be okay with it.
Okay. You should join us.
Irvin,
Let's all go have a drink.
Irvin walks up, looks
Yeah,
over at the
y'all
group,
enjoy that.
looks at everyone and goes,
This is the stupidest
Zahn,
thing I've ever seen.
how would you like to be the leader of Wild Arms from here on out? This
What?
stupidity is far, far too much for me to keep Malcolm in charge.
Oh man. I don't
Him,
know.
not the
I don't
guy
know
who
if
keeps-
anybody can lead this band of whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, sure, not the guy who keeps cleaning up after y'all's messes or anything.
Ricochet, we're gonna partially name our child after you. Its middle name will be O.
Malco Shea.
Malco-Filian.
No, cool feeling.
At this point, Ricochet just bows his head and apologizes to everyone. I'm gonna go get drunk. Come
Again?
tomorrow, I'm gonna be a upstanding member of this unit.
You do that.
I honestly wanted the duel to go till the end, but then I quickly realized player characters can't kill each other easily in Pathfinder.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is gonna take way too long.
All right, everybody, let's get the hell out of here.
That was damn stupid.
Tell me about it. I don't know what the hell happened.
Irving's like, all right, well, I was planning on, telling you this later, but the meeting's going to be in about a week and a half. Until then,
what
you guys
meeting?
are free to do whatever you wish.
Oh, the diplomatic meeting? you mean?
Yes, the diplomatic meeting.
Well,
I'm going to continue my research. We should have everything ready and prepared for the main mission by then. Do me a favor, keep an eye on that man. I think deep down inside, he's a good guy.
just a weird one.
I don't doubt about him being good.
Irvin hobbles
But
his way out.
Irving, sir, I meant to report about weird creatures that the Mortar family seems to have in their employ.
Irvin's like, yes, tomorrow we will sit down and have a big talk. We're going to go over everything, including the plans of what we're going to do with this meeting. And I'd like to know everything you know about the rest of the Mortar family and what they were doing.
Understood.
If y'all have had enough of or if y'all are done with this dumbassery, I'll be back at the archives.
Nerd.
You won't come say that to my face?
God.
All right. So, the next session we do will have actual combat in it. So this should get a little funny for people trying to figure out how this shit works. I think that's the best introduction to a new character yet. Disabled madman in wheelchair. Also, fuck all of you for not congratulating Bazinga.
What?
What?
For what?
It wasn't a joke. Malcolm is having a kid.
Oh.
Oh,
That wasn't a joke. There is a little Malcolm.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
hear about it. I've been
yeah,
reading all that.
I mean, congratulations, Malcolm Fox.
It was an immaculate conception.
Uh-huh. Well, let's just wait for the wise men to show up.
Kill the stream though, because that's the end of this session.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude. I've come to realize that it's a bad idea to explain stuff to you before, like a week before. So if we sit down and do the meeting where you talk to Irving, you're gonna forget everything I fucking tell you. So it's either that or you guys can do like a. That reminds me, I got to do your thing, train your character. We could do some more RP if you want, but like, I don't want to tell you anything about the
Okay.
what's
No
coming
deep lore,
up
got it.
until next week.
No deep lore.
No, not
Understood.
deep lore, just in general, because you guys are going to be set up to watch and guard this meeting, and I don't want to tell you what your positions and what you're planning this week, only to then waste 20 minutes going over it again next week. Next time, when I could just give it to you all next time before the thing happens.
All right. Real quick, can I